We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jason Hamill gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Brandon Drury is looking to turn it around right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. Here comes the first pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Devin Travis goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. From the stretch, and a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
0-1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pence has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Ryan Borucki gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game. And they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Hit out towards second. There is Travis. And that's out number 1. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Digging in, Hunter Pence, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And as is the case for many Rangers hitters, his numbers are much better here in Arlington than they are out on the road. Here it comes now to Andrus. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Pence, base runner at first with 1 out. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's safe.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Yellow.
Here's Joey Gallo now as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line towards center field. Pilar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rangers leave a pair. Still no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rendell Gritcher. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Now the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Another 1-2 delivery, and it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0-1 the count. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Pence, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Tellez is off of first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short hop.
Batting 7.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
So stepping in, Rougned Odor. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
So striding in, Ronald Guzman. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. From the stretch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And up to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Jet Bandy. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And the runner's coming home. And the runner back. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The center fielder, Delino.
Back to the top of the order now. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. He's set and the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bullet back up the middle. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rangers on top here, 1-0. Standing in, Freddie Galvis. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is DeShields. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 10.
Settling in now, Reese McGuire. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Fouled off. McGuire stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Gallo comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 1-0.
We're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the third, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Ready now,
the right
Hunter
fielder.
Pence will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck. First pitch on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. shot here for Hunter Pence. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
In now, Elvis Andrus. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Joey Gallo.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One out, nobody on. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. This is line to left, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is in the air out to right field. Richard on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We played 3 full, 2-0 Texas. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on a...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Here's Randall Grichuk, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. This one's down to third. Cabrera's there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, Dero, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Drury leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is, and it's fouled away. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping into the box, Rougned. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit in the air out to left. On the run is Hernandez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Jet Bandy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jet Bandy. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous
pitch. Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1 the count to Pilar. Hamill sets, 2-1 on its way, and he fouls this one off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Digging in, Devin Travis. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. This year against right-handed pitching, Travis has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
In there, the base hit. And the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. McGuire, the runner at third. Travis at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
2 men on, 2 out, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First offering on its way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up
for
to
the
bat
Rangers,
next, Delino
the
DeShields.
center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 3-1 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Galvis relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rangers leave 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Pitch on the way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Hamill sets. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. To his right, Guzman. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Ready once again, Brandon Drury. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Count is 1-2 now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Rangers skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound.
Your attention,
and
please.
That's going to be all for
Now
Jason Hamill. He'll depart 51. With our score tied, Matt. And he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Gallo has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in and looking for more as Drupal Cabrera. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound.
Please.
And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Here's Rognadodor now, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Cabrera on second. Chu at first with no outs. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready for another shot now. Jet Bandy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Number 3, Delino DeShields.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just a 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Rangers 3, the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping up to the plate, Reese McGuire. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Liner towards second, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Devin Travis. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Pause, now the pitch. Bounce to first. Reined in. Andrus on to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. The Rangers lead this one 3-2. Striding in, Hunter Pence. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The right fielder, Hunter.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here it comes now to Andrus. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
At the plate, Joey Gallo. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's inside. 2-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
You could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. To first. To his left, Smoke. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-2 Rangers. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Rendell Grichuk waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in once again, Rendell Grichuk, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Fouled away. Smoke gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Odor on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Ready for another chance? Rowdy Tellez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. The Shields is there, and they'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and the deficit remains 5-2. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Toronto, number 35, David Phelps.
So coming to the plate, Rougned Odor. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And right into the shift. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. You have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And it's fouled away. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And up to hit next, it'll be the catcher Jet Bandy. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Runners on first with one down. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar's there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Delino DeShields. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Odor is off of first with 2 away.
Zero.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Texas, and it remains 5-2. So digging in now to Oscar Hernandez, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Pence is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
At the plate, Brandon Drury. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batter, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Texas Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Bush earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.